This part of the Mahabharata talks about how jealousy and greed led to a dangerous game and, eventually, a great war. The Pandavas were good-hearted and worked hard to become strong and respected, while Duryodhana, their cousin, was filled with envy and anger. Let's see how this all started. Yudhishthira, the oldest Pandava brother, became powerful with the help of his brave brothers, Bhima and Arjuna. They defeated two dangerous kings, Jarasandha and Chaitya. After these victories, Yudhishthira got permission to do a grand sacrifice called Rajasuya, which showed how great a king he had become. The sacrifice had plenty of food, jewels, gold, and treasures like cows, horses, and elephants. There were beautiful carpets, clothes, and decorations everywhere. Duryodhana, who was Yudhishthira's cousin, came to see this event. When he saw all the wealth and happiness around the Pandavas, he became very jealous. He was especially angry when he saw the magnificent palace built by Maya, a magical architect. The palace was so tricky that it made Duryodhana confused. He accidentally stumbled and fell. Bhima made fun of him in front of everyone, including Krishna, which made Duryodhana even angrier. After this, Duryodhana started losing weight and looking pale because he was so upset. His father, Dhritarashtra, noticed that something was wrong with his son and agreed to let him challenge the Pandavas to a game of dice. When Krishna, also known as Vasudeva, heard about this, he was very angry but chose not to interfere. Even though wise people like Vidura, Bhishma, Drona and Kripa tried to stop the fight, the game of dice led to terrible problems. Dhritarashtra, the blind king and Duryodhana's father, didn't want a war. He loved all his children, including the Pandavas, but his own sons didn't respect him because he was old and blind. Even though Dhritarashtra didn't want the destruction of his family, Duryodhana's jealousy kept growing. He wanted to defeat the Pandavas but knew he couldn't do it in battle. So he worked with Shakuni, his uncle, to create a trick, a game of dice, where they would cheat and try to take everything from the Pandavas. Summary and takeaways. Jealousy is dangerous. Duryodhana became very jealous of the Pandavas' success, and it led him to make terrible decisions. Trickery leads to trouble. Instead of trying to win fairly, Duryodhana used tricks and lies in the game of dice, which only made things worse. Respect for elders is important. Even though Dhritarashtra didn't want a war, his sons didn't listen to
The Teaching Troops.